Okay, it is the 30th of December. They had a big concert here last night. It was the Capital One Beach Bash, I think it was called. They had Dave Matthews and a bunch of other entertainers down here up on the beach, and I'll show it to you later, the big stage there. But as you can see, this is Ocean Drive, and they've completely cut it off. Just for pedestrian traffic. They brought all the restaurants, all moved their tables out to the street to help the crowd, feed the crowd, and streets are all blocked off. As you can see. Oh, and this is something else I wanted to show you. This is the woman responsible for the Art Deco district. This trophy here, or the statue of Barbara Bear. She was the one that made the push to have this declared historical avenue, Ocean Drive. Because up till then, all these properties were being sold at tax sales. Nobody was coming down here. And when they did come down here, there was a lot of crime down here at that time, and nobody was filling the hotels. In fact, they were just annual rentals at one time. So all these hotels here were going to be demolished. And so she's the one that came to the rescue, rescued all these hotels. A few of them were torn down, but she stopped a lot of it. And that's why we have the Art Deco district in Miami Beach, because of her. Died in 1990. But I wanted to show that to you guys. Now, we're on 13th Street. South Beach starts around 5th Avenue, and this is the main Art Deco district. As you can see, it's a beautiful area. There's always something going on. The food's really good, the entertainment's good. A lot of tourists. You can see the volleyball courts down there. Hopefully you can see all that. But it's a fun, dynamic area. It's the most exciting city in the nation. And that's the crossroads of Central America and South America. Everything comes through Miami, and you have a lot of tourists coming from Europe also. So, very cosmopolitan city. It's a wonderful place. Paradise. It's warm all year long. So until we get to the beach, we got some boost down there. Until we get to the beach, stand by. Okay, I'm standing in front of the iconic lifeguard station. They've just all been rebuilt. They were starting to fall apart. It was all brand new. As you can see, we've got the purple and the yellow flags out. So water's a little rough out there, big undertow now. Because of that, I watched the tide charts before I come out here. All the charts showing that big rough tide. So today I brought out the Equinox. Equinox is great in this dry sand as well as the water. Although when I get in the water, I do like this TDI Beach Hunter. So I brought this one out today. Very reliable machine. You can take it anywhere. That's what's great about it. Great discrimination. It's pretty lightweight. But this is the machine today. So stand by. Beach is packed. It's Saturday afternoon. It's probably about 3 o'clock. It's a beautiful day. It's probably about 80 degrees today. We had some chilly days last week in the 60s, low 70s, which is chilly for us. But as you can see, all the beachcombers are out today. There's looking north. So all the hotels are. W, the Hilton, and a few others. And this is looking south. So look at the water. Water is pretty rough today. Not good for metal detecting. That's why I'm going to do some beach hunting today. So stand by. Don't know what it is. Attracted quite a crowd. Puddle top. Junk. Junk. Where are you guys from? Thailand. Man, a long way from home.
Yeah.
Enjoying your vacation?
Thank you.
Good. Place is packed. Stand by. I got a signal here. I think it's pretty far down. Oh, there it is. A penny. You know, I thought of that because the water's so rough. I should have come around 6 o'clock. That way I could work the sand, because there's no way you can get in the sand right now. I mean, they have bikes and people and tents. So the only place I can work right now is on the water, the surf. So they'll come back later too. I'll help them come back early in the morning. Stand by. All right, get another hit here. Seems pretty high. It could be a quarter. Could be a quarter. Still there. Still there. Right there. All right, it's in the bucket. Yeah, it's a dime. 10 cents.
A penny game.
Yeah.
Right.
Dime. Here you go.
You want to
Here you go.
You want to try it? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Stand by. Another hit. Probably a penny. I think I'd dig it anyways. Okay, got it. A lot of people here today, man. No, I didn't get it. Right there. That's it. Got it this time. Here's that penny. You know, the cool weather we had last year and the concert last night, I knew there'd be a lot of people here. But I'm here at the wrong time. Here's a good signal, 1213. Could be a nickel, could be silver. Try this one. There it is, a nickel. Called that coin. A nickel. A lot of targets here, I'll tell you that. I bet the beach got a bunch in the dry sand. Here's another good one. They're everywhere. You know, typically there's at least 2 or 3 metal detectors out here, and I seem to be the only one. I don't know why. Maybe they're smarter. They're going to come after the crowd leaves. It is a dime. A dime. You know, it's high tide, and the tide is rolling in as we speak. Stand by. Another hit, just a few steps away from the older one, other one. In the bucket. A penny. A little crud on it. It's been there a while. Stand by. I got a target here. It's probably a penny. Probably a penny. I should avoid these things, but I don't know. I always say, oh, might be something else down there. Never is. And that's what the discrimination's for, but I guess I like to dig. Another penny. Penny. Pardon? Nothing yet. Just coins right now. Yeah, I found a mermaid, but I had to throw her back. Yeah, but I had to throw her back. Little mermaid. Purple lifeguard station. This is a 24, 25. I assume it's going to be a dime. Yeah, it's still in it. Right there. That's in the bucket. Where? See, it's in there. See, I'm digging down, and this stuff here, that's all from the hurricane. Some of that stuff still underneath there. There's all kinds of, there's a dime, as you can see. There's all kinds of debris right after the hurricane. Not this one, the one before. And all the debris and foliage from all around the Caribbean was swept up on the beach. And it just sat there. They took big machines, earth movers, and dug it down deep. But it's still popping up here and there, as you saw just now. Stand by.
If it is.
Oh yeah, you're sitting on a good spot. Could be worth millions. Pirate treasure.
What's the most interesting, valuable thing you found?
Oh, I find watches, diamond rings.
People lose all kinds of things.
You know, people drop stuff. Look at all the people here. There's like 1 million people a week are sitting around dropping stuff. Earrings.
I've done it before.
Yeah, everybody has. You just can't help it, you know. Especially when you get in the water, you know, you get all lathered up, you get in the water and your fingers shrink, and next thing you know, your ring's flying off. I think it's still down there. Yeah, I'll tell you, give you some ideas. Not that accurate, but it gives you an idea. But then it could be either a small piece of gold or a large piece of gold. Large piece of gold looks like it's on the top, so it can be buried deep and you think it's a small item, but it's deep. So all right, what do we got here? We got a penny.
Oh, penny.
Where are you from?
From Maryland, but
Maryland?
we live in West Palm.
Oh, you was West Palm. Okay.
Yeah. Family's visiting, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta take them to the beach.
spending some time. Yeah.
Every time they come down, you gotta take them out and show them everything.
Yeah.
It's different
That's
when
what we do.
when you live here. It's different.
Right, I know.
I do it all the time. Now I gotta go out again.
Well, no, we've only been here a year and a half, so
Okay.
it's still new.
Yeah. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad you moved?
Yeah.
Me too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Where
Yeah.
are you from?
DC.
DC. Okay, so we live right in
Close by. My brother lives in
Anne
Maryland.
Arundel.
Yeah, my brother lives in Fredericksburg.
Right there, okay. So yeah, I worked in DC. My husband worked in
Yeah. I wouldn't move back for all the money in the world.
DC. No.
I'm done. I'm
I'm
done.
not retired, but
No.
I just love the pace here.
Well,
Awesome.
life's a lot easier. No stress. Not as much stress.
Absolutely.
Go that way.
Look, look,
Thank you.
it's very treasure.
Yeah.
Find something big.
More than that penny. Yeah. That'll be something good. A dime.
Got a dime?
Yep. And a zip, part of a zipper.
The zipper.
Yeah, broken zipper.
11 cents so far, not bad.
I know, what a day, eh? I can retire now. See you later. A lot of targets right here. That's a penny. I'm not going to say, because it's 1920, I'm not going to dig it because it's just another darn penny. So I'm going to let that one go. See the cruise ships leaving? This is the one that make their turn. Leave Saturday night, come back Saturday morning. Now this is rigging up 25. I want to see 25, 26. I assume it's a dime. It's a dime. I'll dig a dime. I get tired of digging the damn pennies. Where's a wave when you need one? Okay. Hopefully you can see that. That's a darn penny. That fooled me. But you know, it's just rust and everything else has reacts to the machine, so it doesn't always give a true reading. The corrosion of the coin will give you a false reading. So stand by. All right, got another hit here. Could be a quarter.
Where's Diego? Huh? Where's Diego? Diego!
Yes, it's a quarter. Somewhere in there. I think that's it right there. Let's see what I got. What you got?
It's different than the food we're gonna have for the next 3 days.
Yeah, see a quarter down there? Quarter. Big fine. Waiting for the beach to thin out a little bit. Another hour, most of them will be gone. It's pretty crowded.
I'm wondering what you are catching.
Pardon?
What are you catching?
Metal detecting. Look
What's
at
this?
metal.
Metal?
You know, jewelry, necklaces.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah, necklaces. Metal. Jewelry. Rings. Rings. Yeah, throw it down there. I'll get it for you. Put it right there. 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 Put,
Okay.
here.
Oh, okay.
Put this on. Colombia. Listen. Spanish. Hear it?
Ah, yeah. Sí, 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 sí.
You want to listen?
The finest one?
You hear it? You hear it?
You can hear.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
I moved it. Oh, I took it. Put it right there again. One more time.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Hear it?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see that. That's interesting. Came up 15-16. I've been passing up targets 15-16. And that gold was 16-17. That's a good tip for everybody's got an Equinox. It's hard to pass up any. I've been passing up things, 15-16 bottle tops, but that surprised me. This gold came up that. Yeah, that was enlightening. I wonder how many gold rings I passed up. You know, it's all about digging everything. Discrimination is one thing, and like rusty bottle tops, as I told you earlier, that can fool you. You think it's gold, it's just a rusty bottle top. Now this is ringing like his ring. That should be it. But instead of a big fat ring, it's going to be a bottle top. I know it. It's a penny. That even fooled me. Penny. Well, stand by. All right. I got a possibly good target right here. It's a 7/8, which is usually gold. I'm hoping. Crossing my fingers. Okay, it seems to be in the bucket. I'm going to take it up here. Well, it ain't there. Okay, if you can see it, it's ringing 5-6. Now it could be a thin piece of foil, like that. That's what it was. Little piece of metal. Darn. Thought I had something there. Oh well. Beach starting to thin out now. Another cruise ship going up, that's Bahamas. Stand by. Okay, I just dug that hole right there. Coming up 9, 11, 7. Now it's starting to bounce, but still in the lower figures. Let's see what it is. Seems to be right there. Yep, that was it. Can't be much. It fell out. It's probably, I don't know, Bobby been bringing up 9 now. It's a good number, 9. Number 9, number 9. That's somewhere in here. Something's in there. Could be a earring or let's see if I can find it. It's right in there somewhere. Yes. This is ridiculous, man. That's right in there. What the hell could it be? Man, that is tiny, tiny, whatever it is. Oh, look at that. It's a little piece of metal. You can see it's so tiny. Looks like a cutout or something. Isn't that dumb? Oh well. All a day's work, I guess. I thought I had something. Stand by. And I got another hit here. I don't think it's anything. You never know. Probably bottle top. What is that? Oh, it's an earring. I didn't want to dig it either. Isn't that funny? Things that I don't want to dig. They turn out to be something good. Now, something. It looks like a little key. Maybe it's a charm. That's what it is. It looks like a charm. I hope you can see it. It's got a key-like charm. Anyways, it looks neat. It's decent find. Now, what I'm looking at right here, if you can see, this is part of that Capital One beach blast, and they're taking down the stages. Take a look at it later, but you can see that's where Dave Matthews played on the 30th, which was Friday night. That was a Friday night beer bash, beach bash. Sure, there's a lot of beer here. It's 5 o'clock, after 5:15. So as you can see, the sand, people on the beach are gonna slowly be going in. And unfortunately, the sun drops pretty fast. As you can see, the sun starting to go down. And look at that big old cruise ship coming through. They must have a bird's eye view from those condos. But you can see it's like a floating hotel. Look how high it is. I think that's the Carnival, Symphony of the Seas. That's what that is. Symphony of the Seas. Probably got 1,500 people, 2,000 people on board. So yeah, there's the stage. And a few people still on the beach. There's people here till midnight. They don't leave. But it'll at least close, it'll be open for me to walk the beach. I'm sure there'll be something good on the beach. So stand by. Okay, here we are for the wrap up from Saturday, December 30th. It was a beautiful day yesterday. A lot of people down at the beach. Water was great. Must have been in the 80s, 85 degrees. Just perfect, low humidity. There's a Dave Matthews concert down there. That's why I decided to go down yesterday. Figure should be a big draw from there, especially in the news. They had people all over Ocean Drive celebrating the concert. But anyways, I went down there. It was a beautiful day for me. I always love going down to the beach. I live in Fort Lauderdale, so it's only about 30 minutes. It's not a bad ride for me. So in this wrap up, as you can see, quarters, 4 quarters, but 10 dimes, 3 nickels, pile of pennies. I don't even bother counting those. This, I don't know what this is. Probably just a piece of junk. Canadian coin. They rust really bad. They're as bad as the pennies, and that's probably a nickel. I found this little charm. It's kind of cute. A little key charm. Rang up silver. This is nothing but a button, FG, Fuji button, or whatever it is. The best find, well, let me back up. If I needed lipstick, if I use lipstick, it would be okay, but it's not my color. Nor do I use mixed lipstick, but it was there and I pulled it out. The chain, as you can see, gold chain. It's pretty thin, so there's not much value to these things. As you can see, it's probably about 36 inches. And that they're very hard to find because they're so small. They ring up, especially on the Equinox, about 2 or 3 or 5 somewhere. So you're really hard to spot them. A lot of times you think it's aluminum foil. As you notice in the video, a guy dropped his ring for a demonstration and it rang up 18, 19, which to me is always pennies. But it was a solid 18, 19. So word to the wise. I don't care what the discrimination says, you gotta dig it, because that was a shock to me because I've been avoiding pennies. As you can see, I got all these stupid pennies. I got barrels of pennies everywhere. I hate the pennies. They're a waste of time digging, but every time I dig a quarter, that's 25 digs I don't have to make. So yeah, tip here is dig everything. But no big rings today, no silver rings, just gold chain. Not sure what the value of the chain is, but all in all, it was a fun day. $8 in parking, so you figure, you know, a couple dollars here and chain maybe, you know, might have made parking today Somebody asked me, do you make a lot of money doing this? I said, you know, I'm happy if I can make parking money. Spend all day and work just to earn your money for the parking. It's an insane hobby, but it's a lot of fun. Once in a while you'll find something good. So it's not all bad, but you know, if somebody's going to start this out trying to earn a living or make any money, you're sadly mistaken. By the time you keep upgrading your equipment, you're right back to zero again. So I found some rings. I got boxes of rings and stuff, and the gold ones are the only things that has any value. Silver doesn't really have any value, a few bucks. The gold is the only thing the jewelers and the pawn shops will recognize and give you anything for them. So if you don't find any gold, you're out of the money, and hopefully cover parking. Well, that's it for here. Hope to see you soon. Remember to like and subscribe. Look forward to the next one. All for now. Stand by.